Harvest Festival, located deep in the Canadian wilderness in Burk, Ontario. An electronic music festival of legend, occurring annually the second weekend after Labor Day, attracts 1,500 plus attendees every year for over 20 years. What is this festival about? And why do people keep coming back over and over, some for over a decade? We'll explore a bit of what you should expect, how you could prepare, and who you'll meet at Harvest Festival. Don't worry, I won't give away all the secrets. There's many things best left for you to experience on your own. Full disclosure, 2023 was my first year at Harvest. Having been to many music festivals, large and small, over the years with my friends, the fact that Harvest comes highly recommended from them is a heavy vote of confidence. If the opening sequence with Flow Anastasia and Tear Cahoot was not an early indication, the festival has a heavy lean in on the drum and bass scene, and it's quite a vibe.
I don't think you hear. I think all of y'all hear me though. And I hear you too. You sound beautiful. All your love. Wow. Ready. Yo. Is this not enough?
That said, there's a lot of house and techno as well, and an entire night of ambient. Harvest Festival is held at Midlothian Castle, private lands about 3 hours north of Toronto, without traffic, in the small town of Burk's Falls. It's a camping festival, with everyone bringing their tents or RVs to the area. Tier 1 tickets in 2023 run for about $300 on sale in February of the same year. With doors opening on Friday about 2 p.m., the first thing you'll do is check into the parking lot area where they'll scan your ticket. Make sure you take a screenshot of your ticket, as cell phone service there is spotty. You'll notice that there's dozens of statues of concrete screaming heads and hands, the official or unofficial logo of Harvest Festival. Retired art teacher Peter Kamani has created this art gallery of these sculptures throughout the 310-acre property. After you're getting your wristband and parking your car, you'll see people unloading and bringing all their camping gear in one of the most important things you'll need at Harvest, a wagon. The main camping area, in an area called Crash, is about a 12-minute walk from the entrance. You'll pass by an area with a ton of RVs, a giant structure called the Thermodome, a ridiculously tall stack of wood for the bonfire, and a large body of water with a dock and ferry. There's art installations all down the path, and you're greeted with flags and banners indicating the mantras of Harvest Festival: eat, sleep, drink water, and leave no trace. You'll find an area with hundreds of tents where you can start setting up your home for 4 days, and you'll see some of the most diverse and friendliest group of people, all in various levels of costume and dress, and some areas dressed up with large canopies, lit up and with their own music playing. You'll notice the area called Crash is named after a giant structure that looks like a crashed airship. In previous years, this was used as a stage as well as a lounge area, but now it's a great area for people to rest for the night as they need. We set up a canopy lit with tons of string lights with tables, coolers, and a cooking area inside. Luckily, I was camping with veterans and we were more than prepared. The washroom areas are easily seen, with all the porta potties lit from the inside with lights. With over 1,000 people using them, it's surprising how often they are serviced, restocked, and how little they smell. Speaking of lighting, you'll want to bring things to keep yourself visible around your friends. L-wire, battery-powered string lights, and other flashing lights help you stand out if your friends want to find you, as there's large areas with very little light between stages. There are 4 music areas to take you on a journey throughout each day. Night 1 this year was at the Heads, sporting local and international drum and bass artists, sometimes with live singers. With multiple screaming head statues, many lit fire pits, and mesmerizing lasers, it's quite an introduction to the festival. lake is also lit up with LED lilies to help you guide you back to your campsite. It runs from 8 p.m. till about 4 a.m., after which people head back to camp and get a good night's rest. As it's the end of summer, the daytime and nighttime temperatures can vary a lot, from 25 Celsius all the way down to near freezing. Make sure you have a good fly in your tent and tuck your shoes away in your vestibule because there will be tons of condensation. The next day, if you're looking for your coffee fix, look no further than up the ramp past the bonfire to find a few trucks selling fresh coffee, lattes, and snacks. There is limited Wi-Fi for the vendors there, so you can bring your cards to pay, but it's generally advisable to bring cash. Be sure to head over to the various art installations and interactive painting areas where you can leave your own mark at harvest. For those that prepare and bring food to cook, ensure that you eat a large and healthy meal before heading out. Saturday is the main day after all, and you probably won't be back at camp too often. Starting at 1 p.m., 1 or 2 artists play an extended house set at the Pines, deep in the pine trees on the east side of the property, the second musical stage of the venue. Also swimming if it's warm out, and a sauna trailer to dry off in after. People bring their arts and crafts, stickers, and other activities to give away and share and sell during the day. The yearly piñata, filled with donated candy, gum, and earplugs, is also iconic and enjoyed by all ages. You'll start seeing an extended lineup before 6 p.m. on another stage, Crystal 6, where performers are getting ready for the circus. Community performers volunteer their time to present a variety of incredible acts involving LEDs, fire, burlesque, and magic. Line up early and do not miss this show, and bring a tarp or ground sheet to sit on. After the circus, we are led out by a troupe of drummers and singers with African and Brazilian influences to the main bonfire, where they celebrate its lighting that would burn the rest of the festival. It's amazing watching this 15-foot, meticulously designed stack of wood light up in one of the largest fires I've seen in recent history to provide a gathering spot for dozens of people at any given time. Starting at 9 p.m., Crystal 6 turns into a full-on dance club with incredible lighting, lasers, local and international house and techno DJs. Taking a hand-pulled ferry across the pond, you'll be greeted with another giant stage at the Pyramid, where jungle, liquid, and D&B lovers can shuffle or enjoy the journey on the large field surrounding it. The music starts early and goes till 6 a.m., so be sure to pace yourself, buckle up, and take rests whenever you need to. There's thousands of bottles of free water being given out, and there are absolutely no alcohol sales or really anything to buy of any sort. It's the ultimate commercial-free zone. There's no place on the property to avoid the sound, so trying to get some sleep earlier than 6 a.m. will prove to be a challenge without great earplugs. Also, between the stages out in the open, it can get chilly, but the stages can get super warm, so bring lots of layers that you can pull on and take off. Crashing out at daylight can be difficult after an eventful night in a boiling tent, so I do recommend a portable battery fan that you can use to circulate the air while the sun is beating down in the morning. The next day, the Pine starts up again around 1 p.m. with more fun costumes and great house music to get you amped up for the day. tradition has started up where our friend Rylan at Go Mingle has printed up hundreds of puzzle pendants and given them to attendees to find your match at the festival. Link to their Instagram in the description. A lot of people spent the day trying to find their puzzle match. If you're an artist or creator, Harvest encourages you to bring your work to help decorate a site or bring activities for other attendees to share. There's also an area called Harvest Haven, which I didn't get any pictures of, but it's a relaxing, warm area near Thermodome and medical tents, where people that need a break from it all can sit, get some water, tea, snacks, and lie down or recover. Sunday night, a lot of the stages are shut down. A few people do leave during the day, but the people wanting a relaxing night can meet up at Crystal 6, where they play ambient music. Think art gallery background music, while people inside meditate, conversate, and enjoy each other's company. People's personal music off-site is stopped as well. They want to make sure that attendees get a good night's rest before the long trek home. Keep watch for the midnight moon on Sunday night, where a few brave souls don nothing but their energy for a run through the site. That's my recap of Harvest Festival 2023. It's a judgment-free event, complete with freedom of expression, shared love for your fellow people, and a stark contrast to the bro culture, phone-stealing chaos that a lot of electronic music festivals have started to exhibit since 2015. Harvest is probably the closest thing to a Canadian Burning Man event where we can all work to put something together and come out with an unforgettable human experience. Keep tabs for the ticket sales as they do sell out fast, and see you next year. Happy Harvest.